I give anything. My baby, you've been my best, my only thing. There's nothing but the joy you bring. I wonder what would happen if you would trust in me. I'll make you believe, I'll make you see. No need to run from me. I'll make you free like never before. Here I stand, hand in hand, help me find the door. Anybody can see, baby, you've been hurt before. Let me heal your pain, won't ever hurt no more. Whatever it takes to make you happy, babe. Whatever it takes to make you smile. Whatever it takes to make you feel good, babe. I'll be around. One moment spent near you, who's on my pain? Your miracle soothes me, your hurricane moves me. I cannot explain. Burdens get heavy. They come too much to bear. Honey, don't you say nothing. Hold on, I'm coming. I want you to know that I'll be there. I'll make you free like never before. We'll enable, baby, open up the door. Anybody can see, baby, you've been hurt before. Let me heal all your pain. Never let you hurt Whatever it takes to make you happy, baby. Yeah. Whatever it takes to make you smile. Whatever it takes to make you feel good, baby. Yes, come through. Hey, y'all. Hey, Catherine Boo. Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly. Yeah. Because I've been asleep. I told y'all from my last live I was going to bed. So I'm finally woke. So I'm woke. Seriously. So, and then I got an update. So, anyway, y'all, this is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 9 to 9, coming from the state of Kentucky, Where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful, and the women are fast. It just depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn baddie under the sound of my voice. You know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. Mwah. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. What's up, Miss Steph? Hey, baby. I be over in QB's bushes. Sometime I send him a cash app saying I'm in your clouds listening. I love me some QB. I swear, y'all, I do. I love me some QB. And I be over there. I love to hear him laugh. That laugh just does everything for me. It just do. So I just love me some QB. Anywho, so y'all, my sister. I called to check on my sister. Okay, my sister hasn't been feeling well. She's one of my baby sisters. Okay, and I called to check on her, and she said, "Sis, I'm out here with the search looking for my friend." And I said, okay, I can tell in your voice you're not feeling well. She said, no, but we got to find her. And I got quiet. And so she texts me back. She says, sis, whatever you see, because they know I see in the spirit, right? She says, sis, whatever you see, just tell me. She said, because I know you see something. She said, just tell me. So I waited and I texted her and said, she's not with us no more, baby. She's not with us. I see her. She's not with us anymore. I said, this is one time I hope I'm wrong, like that. And so I hadn't heard anything. So I inboxed her because I'm on Facebook. I was playing my game, and I inboxed my sister just to check on her and everything. And I said, I don't know if you got my text message, but I don't see that she's with us anymore, And she inboxed me back and said, sis, she's deceased. Y'all, I've often asked God, and I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I've often asked God about my gift that he's given me. And I use my gift for him. But my family has this gift, okay? And my grandmother, my dad's mother, left her family because I told y'all we Creole and we Cajun and we all of that, right? And the most blood that's running through us as far as Indian blood is Choctaw, okay? I don't know if you know about the Choctaw Indians, but go look them up, okay? And everything. And so when I talked to my grandmother and she explained to me why she left, where she was to get away from her, family and everything and stuff, it was really interesting. It was very much interesting. My second child, she went to Louisiana last year. And as they was walking, she was drawn to this place. And this place is somewhere where, it's supposed to be spiritual and blah, blah, blah. So she went in because she wanted her palm read, right? Now, I don't get into all of that and everything. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, Chosen. That's what I heard. But she went in to get her palm read, right? And she said the lady looked at her palm, and she said when the lady looked at her palm, she was going to say something to her. Then she stopped and looked at her and said, your mother is the real thing. She said, your mother is a seer. She sees the spiritual realm, the past, as well as the future. And said, my daughter said she started laughing and said, yes, ma'am, she is. She said, wow. Just like that. And she said, you got some of that in you. She said, yeah, it runs through our family. Okay. So I hated that I saw that. I hated that I saw that. Like just when I didn't know it was my daughter. I felt it was my daughter. When I was talking, I think it was 300. I was on the phone with my old 300. I think I was on the phone with him. And I told y'all about the red cardinal bird that flew to my door and just kept looking at me. And it wouldn't move. It just kept looking at me. And I said, this is weird. I said, this red cardinal bird is just staring at me. I said, I'm going to take a picture. Y'all, I held my phone up. It was right there below my eyes. My eyes are seeing this red bird. I snaps. Why come when I look at my camera, the bird ain't there, but it's still sitting there? I said, oh my God, somebody's dead. And 300 said, for real? I said, yeah, and it's somebody that's close to me. I said, oh my God. Like that, I said, I wonder who it is. I said, because if it was my, I said, if it was somebody, my cousin, my uncle, or something, it would have still been in the picture. All right. Anyway, make a long story short, about an hour later, my phone rung and I was told to get out to my daughter's house because something happened. So, like this stuff goes on, right? I interpret dreams. So the way that God uses me, he uses me in a vast situation. Like I'm not just a one trick pony. He shows me a lot. I mean, a lot. Y'all be surprised what all I see. That's why when y'all asked me when I did the 2025, and those of you all who listen to me, you remember me telling y'all, I said, you better start praying now because 2025, whatever can be shook will be shook. I said, it's going to be like, you're not going to know what's going to happen. I said, it's going to be like every time you turn around, something going to be shaking. I said, it's so scary that if I was to tell y'all couldn't handle it. I said, because even me seeing it, I'm praying. I said, if God don't help us, we won't be helped. I said, remember that 2025 is the year of the shaking. I said, I see earthquakes. I said, every industry will be shaken, from the church to the movie theater to the music. I said, there will be things that come uncovered. Y'all gonna find out things that the government didn't want you to know. I said, I'm just, I said, that's the mild version. I ain't gonna get into everything else. Okay, so my point being is that there are different levels. Let me see what y'all saying. My sister is the same way. Really? You sound like my sister. She can tell you what you're doing. Okay. Yes. Yes. And just to think, the other night, y'all, I went to sleep. And in my dream, it was a content creator. And this content creator was trying their best to kill me. That's how much they hate me. Seriously. I felt it. I've even expressed this to 300, my old mod. Me and him have talked about it. My friend, The Life with Anthony McNeil, me and him have talked about it. Real Mama's Real Problem, Unbothered Mimi, I've talked to them about it. Like just at different times. And I just left it alone, right? But night before last, when I had that dream, and God showed me, boom, 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 and basically said, then if you buck this one more time, I'm going to let whatever's going to happen. Right now, God has been saving me and protecting me. And every now and then I buck the system because I have this love walk. I mean, he created me. I have this love walk and I love people. And I love people hard. You know what I'm saying? But this time, that dream scared me so bad. It scared me so bad that even when I woke up, I thought I was still in the dream and I was trying to fight. And I was like, oh my God, it scared me so bad. I got it. I got it. No more. When I tell y'all, when God show you something, heed it. Seriously. And I didn't know the person hated me. Like, they hate me to my core. Like, the type of hate they have for me is that sneaky, I'm going to kill you when you're not looking type of hate. Like what's her name? Shaquilla Robinson, how she thought everybody was her friend and she paid for them to go on the trip. She basically paid for them to kill her because they couldn't have went without her money. But she was thinking, this is a good thing for us to do. And she had a love walk and come on, y'all, my friends, and I'll pay for it. No problem. I'm blessed. My business is doing well, thinking that these people are for her. And she took them on that trip for everybody to come back but her. And they secretly in their heart hated this girl and took her out. That's exactly the spirit I'm looking at. Exactly the spirit. God said, keep on. I'm done. When I tell y'all I'm done, I am stick a fork in me done. Because my life means too much to me. Yeah. That is the person. You must still right. Absolutely. And I'm only sharing this, y'all, because y'all know I share my life with y'all. And I'm sharing this just in case somebody else is going through it. You know, if you in the valley of decision, you don't know if you should or you shouldn't, and all this and stuff. I'm telling you, err on the side of caution and choose you. Choose you. Okay? Because I've chosen me. Seriously, it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm seriously, let me see. She missed the sign like Angie Stone. Right, like Angie Stone did. Come on. Yeah, I'm like, I got too many lives to save. I got too much preaching to do. I got, too much life to live until the Lord take us back. You see what I'm saying? I can't. And I realize this. I can't love everybody. I can't. Because sometimes loving people means diminishing me. Loving you means for me to fumble the bag for me, and not bag like money, but like positive bag, spiritual bag. And like I said, when I always give people credit where I hear things at, when Unbothered Mimi said one day to me, she said, sis, anything that affects my peace is to have a price to pay. I told her that right there, I'm going to start saying, because I agree with that. And that's where I'm at with anything that bothers my peace is to have a price to pay. So I can't, no, my peace is important to me. My peace, like I said, and I don't get scared easily. Like I told you, I have a deliverance ministry, so I done seen demons and everything. But this right here, it scared me, y'all. And when I tell you this person had other people to chase me, to harm me, to kill me, baby, I said kill. That's how bad this person hates me. They want me dead. They want me dead. Now ask me, what have I ever did? Nothing. Except be me. That's it. Just be me. Some people hate you so much just because you're confident in your skin and who you are. They hate you so much they want you dead. Let me see. I honestly don't believe that she died in that van. The accident was a cover up, girl. God wanted to warn you to stop being naive. Just Andrea. I've been asking about you, boo. I even sent you an email. I said, where is Just Andrea? I ain't seen her. Thank you for dropping down, beautiful. I know you got a new job and all that. Congratulations. I hope you're doing good, babe. Girl, I found out that the black man did not get elected as the new pope. Okay. 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 I'm kind of glad about that. It's because I saw two streets with that black pope standing in the middle. I saw two streets. So I'm kind of I can't explain why I know why, but God don't want me to speak on it yet. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. My email is working. Okay, baby. No problem. I was just wondering. I'm like, I ain't seen you when I don't see people, girl. Kind of, especially people I like. It's like, well, where her hips at, dag nabbit? So let me share this with y'all because this is one of the reasons why I came on here. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. Okay, I do have my glasses, y'all. Yay! Come through. Okay. The search is over for my cousin Tasha White. They have identified the body that was found out Mutual Newburgh area where was her. Please, please pray for my cousin Theo Spencer and wife Nasha Spencer and Tasha's kids and siblings on the dad's side. This is a hard pill for my family. Rest in heaven, cousin. Love you. So my sister, this is my sister's friend, the one they had the search party for today. The one I came on telling y'all about yesterday and earlier today to pray that they find her and blah 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 and everything. Yeah, so my prophecy was right. Y'all, I hate that. I hate that. It's you know, and let me pull up. Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on. Hold on. Uh y'all, we can't trust everybody, okay? We can't trust people. I'm telling y'all that yeah, these people are a mess. They are a mess. Um I'm trying to find. They actually did a news report on it real quick. So let me go here. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Let me pull this up. Mm. Hey, Kimberly Black Boo. While I'm looking for the what's your name, y'all? This is my cousin who actually wrote. Y'all know Tyrese's song that he won the Grammy for. What is that song? Anyway, that album, not this latest album, but she wrote on this one too. But the album before this one where he won the Grammys, she sung backup on the song. She wrote the song. She got the ASCAP for it. She wrote 5 more other songs on his album as well as sung backup. She's also sung backup with Fantasia. She's got her own music out. Check her out on YouTube. She's Chicago's best. Okay. So let me let y'all listen to this while I find it at news report and everything. Make sure y'all can see it. Okay. Well, it'd be nice if it came up. Let me start it over. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you'd be closer. I need you closer. You've been serving to my life. Take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here. Get here if you can. I don't care. I don't care. I need you right here. I need you right here, right now, right That's my boo bear. I love my little cousin. I swear, dude. I love her to life. I really do. Um, I realized, and that's the one I told y'all that know India Irie, that if I could, I can contact her and like put me in place so I can sing with India Irie, but I would not do the hookup thing like that. I don't believe in it. So if God before us and it's meant for me to see her, I'll get to sing with India. I just believe it with all my soul. I really do. I believe I get to sing with India Irie, um, and everything. They have collaborated together in different things like it. I ain't gonna tell all her business, but God is good. The girl can sing. She writes, she sings, she does all of it. She tours, you know. Hold on, pull it. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Right here. I found it. And let me save it. Okay, let's pull it up. That's one thing my late husband used to love, because my family sings and everything. He used to love. First of all, he would love to hear me sing. He'd be like, "Baby," I'm like, "What? Sing something to me," you know. And when he get around our family and our family, like somebody like in our family, singing is like cooking. You know how people say, "What we gonna cook today?" And everybody get together and bring some. Well, that's how it is on one side of my family, right? And on this side of my family, somebody can be somewhere and break out in a song, and somebody else can be in another part of the house and pick up, and then somebody can be somewhere else. And I mean, when you listen, we sound like a full-fledged choir. Like that's just what we do. We've done that all our life, and everything. Uh, let's see. Here we go. Woman found shot to death near Mutual, police say. I saw this earlier today and I had a bad feeling. I just had a bad feeling about it. I'm like. Anyway, it says Louisville Metro Police Department is investigating after finding a woman shot to death near Mutual on Wednesday. Police were called to the 4,000 block of Newburgh Road around 4:15 p.m. about a person down. Officers said they found a woman who had been shot. When they arrived, she was pronounced dead at the scene. There are no suspects at this time. LMPD's homicide unit is handling the case. Anyone with information is asked to call the anonymous crime tip hotline at 502-574-LMPD 5673. I use the anonymous LMPD crime tip portal. Okay. So yeah, this is the lady I just showed y'all. This was her body that they found and everything. She has been missing over a week, and I showed y'all a video earlier of the dude that she was last seen with, and come to find out that dude was married, and $100,000 or so was taken from the deceased woman. Okay, and I don't care how much I love you, I like you. You ain't worth $100,000. Let's get that straight. Okay. So, it's something with that period. And I just pray that they find him, his wife, and all these other people who may or may not, who may have something to do with the passing of, this beautiful soul. Like I said, you know, Kentucky turned up to look for her. I will say that. It wasn't like her to miss, a day at work or nothing like that. And she had missed work. She had missed a whole lot of stuff. And they already knew that something wasn't right. Something was not right. Only thing I didn't like was by the time that the newscasters got it out there, shit already been missing a week. We back to now to where black women's lives don't matter. We just don't. Now it's so funny. Let me see what y'all saying. My niece be singing her butt out. I love it. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. So, I just want to tell y'all to protect yourself, okay? Please protect yourself. Especially if you're a black woman. Protect yourself. Watch your surroundings going out. Watch your surroundings coming in. Watch your surroundings at the gas pump, at the store. You know, don't be so loose with your purse if you still carry a purse. You know, um, even the people that you know, you have to be when God gives you that tingling in your spirit that they are not to be trusted. Don't trust them. It's just that simple. Ask the Lord to remove the love that you have and put it somewhere else if it's not meant to be. Because even nowadays, the men that you love and trust are killing you. You know, even kids are beginning to hit their parents back and stuff. We would never hear of that a long time ago. I'm telling you, protect yourself because the enemy is running rapid. And I know a lot of people don't. I said this earlier today. A lot of y'all don't believe in the devil. Y'all believe in God in the heaven, but y'all don't believe in hell and the devil. I don't know why. You mean to tell me everybody's up in heaven? Everybody, Hitler, all the pedophiles, all the rapists, the racists, everybody. God is accepting everybody. What was the sense of the Ten Commandments then if he's accepting everybody? Because if you don't live by nothing else, the Ten Commandments in John 3:16 is something that you should guard your life with. Because those are the instructions to live by. And actually, the acronym for Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. It's things that we should live by. I told y'all, the Bible shouldn't agree with us. We need to line our life up with the word. And people don't like it. They want the Bible to be, like Burger King, have it your way. I'm going to take a little bit of this, not that. I don't, it's not supposed to agree with you. You're supposed to agree with it. You're supposed to try to line your life up as close to the word as you can. And like I tell everybody, if you can't abide by nothing else, the 10 Commandments. Some of y'all got lying bad, and that's one of the 10 commandments. No, it don't say lying. It says bear false witness against our neighbor. Bear false witness is what? If it's a false witness, then that means it's got to be a true one. So if it's something that's false, it means it's a lie. I can't support a lie. I be on here and I hear some of these content creators, they lying and y'all just still be, yeah. I don't follow nobody blindly. Let me pull y'all coattail for a minute. What's up, TC? I don't follow nobody blindly, and neither should you. Because whatever you agree to, you will be required at. Oops, let me say that again. Whatever you agree to, it means you're agreeing to it. You're saying it's so. Okay, so whatever's coming down the pike, you're going to be a part of it. Stop agreeing with these people. I tell people all the time, you don't have to agree with me to be in my chat. We can agree to disagree. That's because I'm mature. I don't need you to agree with me. I don't need, matter of fact, my other part of my lab, I got in here, K-Fit. I didn't know King Roman News came on today. One, because I was asleep. I told you after my last live, I was going to bed, and I didn't lie to you, okay? That's why I'm bright out and bushy tail. Now, K-Fit. I said to you one day, I don't know if you remember, I said, you're a beautiful young lady. And people in a certain sector, not everybody, so don't at me because I'm going to at you back, okay? What's up, JB? Okay, baby. People can't stand a beautiful woman in a certain sector. I told you that my vlog mother had a lot of issues because of how she looked. It just is what it is. We ain't going to talk about the fact that she drags, I can drag or whatever. No, we're not going to go there. Let's just stop at how she looked. Pretty women, seriously, even Just Kimmy. Just Kimmy's pretty. And I'm naming all of them because they come on camera. Okay, see what I'm saying? It's quite many more that's pretty. But them three come on camera. Of course, people are not going to like you when they don't feel like they measure up. K-Fit, you're going to get you're going to become a lawyer. That means higher education. That means you're very intelligent. And you cute. And you got your own. And you taking care of your business. Baby, yeah. People that don't measure up ain't gonna like you. And I'm glad that you okay with them not liking you. Because that's how you're gonna have to be. K-Fit to me, and this is my opinion, is the most least problematic person that I see as a content creator in that sector. For a man, and don't get me wrong, because me and this man was cool. Now, I probably won't have too much to say to him now, for the simple fact I've seen him do this too many times. Tell women to kiss his, suck his, lick his, eat his, and call him all type of things because he's drunk. He feel like he can say whatever he want to say and then come back and apologize. No. For y'all to still, here's what y'all need to ask yourself. All y'all content creators and stuff that's over in that sector, okay? This is what you need to ask yourself. The same people came in last year like a flood. They wasn't received well. The subbies ran them off. Okay? Ran them off. Now they came back one at a time. Again. Ask yourself why. That's the biggest question. Why? Because now you back again, trying to change things to suit. And y'all, some of y'all subbies, I wonder about your mentality, because y'all go right over and sub. Y'all go right. Don't nobody have to ask y'all to sub. Y'all go right over and sub to these people. One person I don't deal with because I'm an energy person too. I pick up on their energy. And what's up, Lady Sparkle? One person's energy is off. I see them as a demon of chaos. I don't deal with demons. I told y'all that. I don't deal with demons. I slay demons. Okay? That's my job as a deliverance ministry. We don't play with demons. We don't counsel demons. We don't eat with we don't do nothing with a demon except slay them. And for y'all not to be able to see this guy and what he came to do, I don't get it. But that's your business. Only thing I'm going to say is K-Fit, keep going. K-Fit, do the dang thing. K-Fit, girl, get your degrees. K-Fit, gone, girl. That's what I'm going to say. Gone, girl. Speaking from a sister over here that got her doctorate. Gone, girl. Do your thing. Because I got my doctorate late. Now, my late husband, praise God, I got my doctorate 10 years ago, 2015. Sure did. And it was for my husband said, you too smart not to have your doctorate degree. And if they was mad at you, they should have heard the proposition I got from the dean of the school. The dean of the college told me, if you double major, if you get both degrees at the same time, I'll wipe your debt out that it cost you to go to school. I told my husband, he said, I think you can do it, but it's up to you. He said, I got your back. He said, I prayed about it, and I contacted the dean back and said, you got it. Let's go. Let's go. And can I tell y'all, I did it, and he wiped out all of that almost $40,000 in debt because I got my master's and my doctorate at the same time. Whoever done, huh? So K-Fit, go girl. Go, mommy. Show your son and leave your son a legacy. That's right. Why people get mad because you intelligent? That is really low vibration. You mad because somebody going back to school getting a degree? Really? What if it comes down to where this administration say anybody who don't have a degree can't get nothing from us? God forbid if you ain't even got a high school diploma. I don't even talk to people who don't have no GED or no high school diploma. That's serious. I don't care what happened to you when you was a teenager. Yeah. You 20 and 30 now. What's that got to do with you getting your GED and high school diploma at least? I know. Chosen, you right, boo. It was God. Thank you, Lady Sparkle. Okay, so keep being mad. Shake your butt and get glad. What do I usually say over here, y'all? It's better to be pissed than pissed on. IJS. I'm just saying. It just is. Anyway, moving on, because I've been on here almost an hour. Dag nabbit. I can never cut it short. Lemon. 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 From the beefing sector. Lemon. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Lemon, 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 lemon. Lemon. I have sat back and watched Lolo, Yaya, Beans and Cornbread. A lot of people try to talk sense into you. You are destined to be slow. Not because you don't have any other avenues to go, but you are choosing to be slow because in your mind, you take it as can't nobody tell me how to run my channel. I'm going to run my channel the way I want. You don't understand the difference between support and critique versus criticism and destruction. And that's the saddest thing. The people that are for you are trying to warn you. They was trying to warn you before your channel got struck all in many times. And you said you would listen and you didn't. They're trying to warn you now. I don't know what it is about you that need the acceptance of everybody. I haven't understood that yet. I haven't understood that one yet. That's the animal that I don't get. And then the ones that's for you, you pay no attention. The ones that's trying to build off of you, you love and you suck them up. I told Lolo, Lolo, oh, Lolo, my sister. I told Lolo to protect herself because it's going to come down to this. Y'all mark my words. It's going to come down to this. Lolo's going to have to choose her and cut that short. Because by her still being connected after a minute, I'm telling y'all it's coming real quick. It's going to destroy her channel. Now, here's the thing, Lolo. You know I love you. We talk straight up, no chaser. Regardless. All right, will you choose you? Will you choose you? Because it's coming down to it. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. Will you still be a part of the circus or are you going to choose you? It's coming down to it. For one, he's not listening. He's got a block up. He's not listening. All these people that's been pouring their heart out to him and trying to help him, he hear and don't hear. In other words, he hear, but he don't listen. See, it's a difference between hearing and listening. He hears, he don't listen. He's destined to repeat the same thing. When you don't learn from it, you repeat it. Every round gets harder. When you can't distinguish between those that's for you and those that's not, something wrong. If alcohol is impairing your ability to see what's not for you, stop drinking. See how easy that is? But because I know he's not, I'm just talking like I'm talking. He ain't gonna pay my words no attention anyway. I'm just talking. I'm just saying what I see. Because I see people, like I said, I heard Yaya. tonight on King Roman on the go or something like that on that channel that he has. I went back and replayed it and listened to it. And Yaya poured her heart out to Lemon. He ain't listening. He's not listening at all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna go down. Y'all ready? You ready? Somebody getting ready to get hauled in to court in that sector. Some girl go down and it's gonna be a law situation. Y'all mark what I tell you. Mark what I tell you. See, when you don't listen, you destined to fall. You destined to fall in the trap that's set for you. But this trap right here gonna destroy some stuff. It's getting ready to be something. It's gonna go down like good gas gone up. Mark what I tell you. Y'all gonna be like, Creole, you said blah blah blah. Guess what? We heard that the police are that they sent him somebody a thing to go to court, and it has to do with. I'm telling you, mark what I'm saying. Mark what I'm saying. I see it. I see it. It's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. Somebody's setting him up, and he don't even see it. He don't even see it. Okay, go on with that bachelor's degree. What's up, GFTV? It's official. King Paint says, my, Lolo is wasting her breath, time, and her energy because he's hard-headed. Yeah, because he doesn't control his panel, but a hard-head. What y'all saying? Come on. Lolo is not going to listen to you at all. Lolo doesn't listen. Yeah, once I tell you the truth and you try to make me the problem, I leave you alone. What you said. Warning comes before destruction, Creole. Oh, well. I know. 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 TC, I can't tonight, boo. I can't tonight, but I will tomorrow. I can't tonight. Come back tomorrow for real. I want to hear what you got to say more. I either type it in the chat, 1 to 2. But yeah, y'all. You know, let me tell y'all something. My baby, I keep telling y'all, my baby is 22. Okay. My oldest child will be 39. All right. And I got them all in between her. I had 7 girls, 2 boys. And I was pregnant again. So all together, I would have had 10 kids. Okay. We have kids over here. Okay. We just have kids over here. We do. All right. You know, my husband used to say to me all the time, my late husband says, don't you let them kids get your blood pressure up. Because I ain't gonna let them bother me. He said to me all the time, because I'm a mama. And, you know, I'd be like, you know, he's like, don't you let them kids upset you? Let them get your blood pressure up. He'd be like, and he'd give me a kiss, said, bye, I'm going fishing. I'll call you in a minute. I mean, seriously. I'd be like, this man, he just so calm, but he understood the assignment. Okay? He understood the assignment. Okay. And tomorrow, me and JB, we're gonna have something over here around 7:30 with Mixology 99. Come back over here. Yes, I support you as much as I can. And you come over here with us, okay? But when I tell y'all that a lot of people on here, let me say this and I'm gonna be done with it. Because it ain't not my monkey, not my circus. You feel me? Y'all understand what I mean by that? Not my monkey, not my circus. All right. So let me say this. A lot of people on YouTube really need counseling. And the fact that people support that type of mentality lets me know that a lot of them need counseling as well. I got an email today. And I know y'all like, so, but let me tell you, I forgot where I got stock at, y'all. I got a lot of stock, okay? I do. I got a lot of stocks. But I got stocks for future stuff, not right then stuff. So when I started buying up stock, it was like maybe 10 years ago. And so I got an email today, and I forgot I even had this stock. I'm going to read it to you. It said, I ain't going to tell you the whole name of the company, but I will say this. It says, "Hi, Creole," my real name. Okay. It says, "Biennial blank is holding their 2025 annual meeting on June the 11th. You're invited to vote and participate in the meeting because you own biennial blank stock." Okay. Vote on key company decisions by June 10th, 2025, and view the meeting materials through the link below. Now, imagine me, imagine me forgetting that I had that stock. Okay. Evidently, I got enough stock in this company to where my vote matters. So we're not the same. We're not the same. Okay. So again, K Fit, rock on, sis. Do your job, sis. And if I need a lawyer, hey, I'll connect with you. We're not the same. A lot of us women on here are not the same. A lot of us 50 plus women are not the same. So you can't deal with all of us the same way. Because some of us ain't playing those crackhead games. What's up, Uncle Clyde? Hey, handsome. Some of us ain't playing those crackhead games. A lot of us ain't the same. Some of us is really trying to build our we're trying to get our legacy for our children's children, and we're trying to build our enterprise and all this and stuff. It don't make us better. Well, then again, yes it does. Yes it does. It do. And people gonna be mad at me for saying this. Oh well. If I was tearing myself down, if I was saying, I ain't about nothing and I don't get it. And I just if I was wish I might, wish I can, Candyland, and all this, people would be like, yeah, yeah, because they can relate to that. But because I'm sufficient in who I am, because I'm God's child, first of all, because everything else going to burn up. I'm God's child. And I know who I am and I know whose I am. People got a problem with that. You'll just have a problem. You just have a problem. Okay? I have left people alone that go along to get along with the crowd. When the crowd gets in trouble, they will be right there in trouble with the same crowd. Okay? Yes, Kimberly Black, shareholders meeting by proxy. What you said, beautiful. Yes, what you said. See, warning comes before destruction, what you said. And a haughty spirit before a fall. That's what my Bible says. A haughty spirit before a fall. So I don't really have friends that's 30 and younger. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. We don't have anything in common. And when I was still a wife, I really didn't have friends that were single. We don't have anything in common. You're dating and trying to live the single life. I'm a married woman with sharing and responsibility. I can't run with you. What we even gonna talk about? We gonna have lunch, and I'm talking about the things that's going on with my husband and how proud I am of him. And you trying to tell me the last dude you done flipped and dipped and all this is it just we don't have what do we have in common? Now we can talk business, but you know what I see? A lot of times married women get with single women and start trying to be single because they feel like they missing something. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And men, the Bible says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. All right, baby, good night. I'm gonna get out for here. I got 5 more minutes. Uh, He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain the favor of the Lord. That means when you find this woman, she's carrying herself and she has her dealings and she's doing everything as a wife should. Other than that, it would have said, he that findeth a woman. See the difference? You got to look beyond her hips, her dips, and her fingertips, to see if she's wife material. But here's the thing. Let me tell y'all men something. To submit. Y'all want women to submit. And I didn't have a problem submitting to my husband because he gave me something to submit to. Okay, let me say that again. I didn't have a problem submitting to my husband because he gave me something to submit to. See, I can't submit to you if you don't know how to lead. If you're not a leader and don't have your affairs together and leading as a husband should, and first of all, as a man should, what you want me to follow? See, submitting means I trust you to lead. If you don't have your stuff together leading, and you a basket case, and you all over the place, and you, what am I submitting to? Chaos and havoc? So before you throw that, you're supposed to submit to me. What am I submitting to? Give me something to follow. Happy I don't even know how to grocery shop. If you bring it home, I'll cook it. Anyway, lips, dips, and fingertips ain't all if she is. Come on, what you said. His word is still undefeated. Come on, Uncle Clyde. I'm just saying, don't want something from me that you yourself can't give. It'll be 4 years this year that I've been a widow. 4 years. I'm solidified now. For the first 2 years, I was a basket case. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was a basket case. I held it together, but in my own private time, baby, you talking about, because here I go again. I happen to like the guy. Forget love. Of course, we loved each other, but we liked each other. We was each other's best friend. Of course. So when I lost him, I just didn't lose him. I lost my best friend. So I know I'm gonna be married again, and this is I've made my petition. Like I said, God, you gave me a good one this last time, and you said my next one gonna be better than him. I can't wait to see. I trust you. So if it means I gotta wait, I'll wait, because I ain't thirsty nor desperate. I don't want no man that don't know God and God don't know him. I don't want no man that don't pray, because how you gonna cover me? And I'm a preacher. And even if you don't want to believe that, I'm an evangelist. And even if you don't want that, I'm a teacher. See where I'm going with this? I don't want no man that can't pray me through, that don't pray for us, and he get his instructions. Okay, God, which way should we go on this situation? I don't want no man that can't love me. I don't want no man that calls me out of my name, because, honey, my name is what it is. And if it ain't sweet baby doll face, my honey bun sugar, if it ain't none of that, don't call me out of my name. I'm a nerd. I'm boring. Most men like women who, get out here and drop it like it's hot, and they do all that. The club don't faze me. It don't do nothing for me. I love movies. I love crawling up on the end of my couch and watching a good movie. I love reading books. I love just riding around. I love sitting by the water, watching boats. Most men think that's boring. Oh, she boring. Okay, I'll be boring. I'll be boring. Sure will. I love playing games. Shoot, me and my late husband used to get in here and play dominoes, play gin rummy. What's the other one we used to play? Blackjack. I think that's what it's called. Blackjack. We just used to entertain each other. See, he work his puzzle book. I work my puzzle book. See, that's boring to people. What's up, the hood table? Smooches, boo. So, I tell everybody, and we both love church. He would support me when I ministered. When I went to sing, my husband was right there and thought it not robbery to let everybody know that's my wife. Like your boy David Man do Tamala Man. Everybody used to tell us, y'all remind us of them. So I don't need no man. All you want to do is lord over me, just to have something to own, have something to control, because you ain't got nothing else in your life that's controllable. Nah, we good. I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need that. At 3 will make 3 months being a widow. I'm trying to hear. You will, boo. Hypnotic touch. Hey, beautiful. You will. Just it takes time. It takes time. I took solace in knowing that my deceased husband wasn't suffering anymore, and that he wouldn't want me to still walk around grieving. He had those conversations with my children, you know. And so the fact that he's not suffering, okay, okay, okay. Let me see. The order of God is God, the husband, the wife, and then the children. What you said, don't you know a lot of women don't believe it though? A lot of women like, my kids come before any man. You're not ready for marriage, boo. You're not ready for marriage. Now, most husbands will say, nah, baby, go ahead and feed them. But if not, the man the head of the family is supposed to always be first. That's just like in dope, in drugs. You always protect the head man. Always. Because as long as the head man is out, everybody eat. Anyway, I told you I'm from the streets. Anyway, wishing everyone a happy. You too, baby. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Why marry somebody you don't like? I don't get that. Yeah, love is one thing, but you still gotta like each other. And I don't understand these marriages. People marry each other, but they don't like each other. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. It's like, well, why did you marry him? Some men will tell you, because she laid it on me, man. I had to have that. That's dumb. That's dumb. Because sex get old. When you get old, sex get old because your sex game change. If not, why they giving y'all them little pills? If your sex game don't change, why you taking them little pills? Don't play with me, because see, I'll go there. I will go. I will go there. Love my space and okay, me too. And love having barbecues and getting together. Hey, the hood table. They don't know. They don't know. So anyway, y'all. Anyway, like I said, they did find that lady, my sister's friend. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us, and everything. And y'all, you don't have to like a person, and that's fine. That's your business. If you don't like the person, that's cool. But why crucify a person for getting a higher education? You know how dumb it sounds. I don't like her because she's trying to go to college, huh? I don't like her because she's going to graduate school. You think you all that because you're going to college. Okay. And the problem with that is what? We are so slave mentality driven. It's weird. The other races don't have to do nothing to us. We'll turn down each other. Crabs. It's weird. It's just weird to me. Thank you, boo. She was my best friend. We were truly a team. I enjoyed being married. It was my greatest decision I ever made in my life. I'd do it all over again tomorrow. Okay, what you said. What you said. And my problem is that people try to demonize being married. And I don't get that. And let me tell y'all, it's life after marriage. I'm going to touch on that tomorrow. It's life after marriage. Some of y'all spend more money on getting married then y'all do the marriage itself. Y'all spend more money on the wedding, because everybody got to know that you had Louis Vuitton and you had Shoo Shoo and Chi Chi and your dress came from this and all this and stuff. You spend all that money looking good on that day and be miserable after I do. See, we did counseling before the marriage and during the marriage for a minute. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Do you? Do you? But one thing, let me say this, and I ain't at nobody. I'm talking from a woman who used to be married. May the 2nd would have been 30 years for us. Okay, May the 2nd. So I'm on one. I'm on one. Um, but when my husband was living, I wasn't on no YouTube all day, and I wasn't on there every day. If y'all got that type of relationship, God bless you in your endeavor. Shout out to Just Kimmy. God bless you in your endeavors if y'all got that type of relationship. When my husband was home, I wasn't on no YouTube unless he was asleep. And I'd be like, baby, one day I had been on, y'all know I was in Bama Girls Chat. I had been on YouTube, baby. I was on YouTube when he came in. So I got out to make sure he was okay and blah, blah, blah. Fixed him something to eat, which I'd already cooked. Fixed him something to eat. I took care of my husband. He was good to me, baby. Say what you like, do what you want. I took care of man. So anyway, he was like, okay, babe, I'm going to bed. I'm like, okay. He went to bed. I got back on YouTube. Okay, back in Bama Girls Chat. My husband got up. I didn't know how long I had been on her. My husband must have rolled over and said, where is she at? He came out of that room and he came around in the living room and looked at me and scared me for real, y'all. I was so in tune with what was going on in Bama Girls Chat and all this and stuff. He looked at me. He said, babe, you still on YouTube? When he said it like it, I said, I'll talk to y'all later. I sure logged off. He's like, oh, no. We ain't doing that, babe. You grown, but no, we ain't doing that. He said, come on, go bed. I said, okay. Yahoo. So I just don't get it. And it ain't none of my business because if that's how if y'all have that type of relationship, God bless y'all. But my husband, honey, that was enough for him to roll over and his wife wasn't in the bed with him, honey. He was like, wait a minute. He got up out of that bed and came and walked around and looked at me. He said, you still on YouTube? Gotta go. Now y'all can say what y'all want. I don't care. That was my husband. And anytime that man was like, oh no, I'm out of order. Because just the way he checked me, I can check him the same way. But he's like, I'll come to bed. And see, some of y'all would have performed. Y'all don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown woman. I do what I want to do. Get your... You see, it would have been a doo-doo show. It would have been a doo-doo show. Anyway. We all must walk down the path that Jehovah has laid before us if you want to be in his perfect will. I know that's right. And that's the truth, y'all. And that's the truth. God has already mapped us out. We just got to make sure that we walk in his will, his divine will. Okay. He's got a permissive will. He's got a divine will. Permissive will is when you keep begging him for something he done told you once, no. But you keep begging and he'll give it to you. And then when you hurt to it and it backfires and everything, then he'll say, I told you no, but you kept asking me for it. So I wanted you to see what I was trying to prevent. AKA my dream. Some people's marriages are a public success and a private failure. I know you're right. They would have been long, strong, and wrong. Yes. So, honey, who? But anyway, I'm at this point, y'all, to where we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know who God has for me. I just know he has the best for me because God loves me and I love him. Okay. I know he has the best for me. And everything. And I trust him. And I said, even if I have a long distance relationship, I'm going to protect that relationship. I'm not going to let nobody know until we get to the point to where is so strong that we can let somebody know, you know. Um, and I know y'all like, but you a widow. Yeah, but I ain't dead. I'm a widow, not dead. That's different. That's different. The Bible said until death do, I mean, your vow said until death do you part. And I have taken some sufficient time to make sure that I have healed to a certain point. And I always have love for my late husband. It's just common darn sense. The man that I'm going to be with won't have to compete with that. That's the thing. Because a lot of times women and men are not healed from what their past was, that the new person come in and they're competing. He can't compete with a ghost. But I do need you to be sure of who you are when you come to me, because I'm sure. Anyway, y'all, I am going to get out for here. It has been wonderful. Keep that family in prayer, y'all. If you haven't seen the video from the beginning, please go and look at it, the replay from the beginning. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget us tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come and give me some support. It's going to be good, okay? I'm going to drop the link and everything. And if you have something, I just saw someone do that and they are not together. Sometimes people need to learn from Joseph and keep quiet. You know what? You know what? For real. I used to be one person. I would come on here and tell everybody everything because, something good is happening to me. And I want my people to know. And so God said, there's a lot of people praying for your downfall. They're mad because it's not happening with them and for them. So they don't want they don't want it to happen for you. There's a lot of people who have secret feelings. You don't see it, but I do. So I'm going to need you to keep stuff to yourself until the appropriate time. That's why when I come on here now, I be trying to say something and I'm going, never mind. And I go on because it's something that shouldn't be told because it's still developing, it's still in the infancy, things of that nature. And people can't stop it. The only thing they can do is delay it. But a lot of things shouldn't be delayed, you know. So yeah. Um, so I keep it to myself until the appropriate time. Then I let it out, you know, and everything. So tomorrow I can't go tomorrow because I got that thing at 7:30. Okay, so tomorrow I won't be at line dancing. I was gonna take y'all with me to go to the line dancing classes and stuff, but I forgot. I just keep talking about what I'm gonna be on here doing, so I can't do both at the same time. So I'm gonna have to let them know I won't be there tomorrow and everything. But I am getting off of here. Like I said, I love you guys. I'm up for a minute, so I'm gonna lay on this couch and find a movie to watch, and everything. And yeah, my days and nights are all mixed up. They just mixed up. I've been sleeping the bed all day, so then I'm up. Okay, I'm up bright eyed and bushy tail. So I love you guys, and like I always tell y'all, no matter what the test, always do your best. I do mean that. And mwah,